Welcome back. It's a nearly 100-year-old staple in one Grand Rapids neighborhood. Leaders of the Creston Church say parts of their building are deteriorating, and that's why they need your help at an upcoming benefit concert. Joining us this morning is Ministry Director Sarah Horton and the church's Najoni House mentors Kevin Reeves and Christina Campbell. Thank you three for being here on the air with us. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much.
For having us.
Yeah, okay, well, let's talk about the importance of the Creston Church, because this is a staple in your community. I mean, you were sending me some information about these services you guys provide from your church. Detail some of those for us so we kind of get an understanding of how important it is to your neighborhood.
Yeah, so we've been in this neighborhood for, I think, a total of 110 years, so over a century.
Wow.
And we have been engaged in our neighborhood with our neighbors, just by providing different things such as community events, community meals, youth events, and most importantly, just creating a space for people to find hope, to find belonging, and just to have that sense of community right in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so we want to keep doing that with our neighbors, and that's how this kind of the idea for this benefit concert came about.
Yeah, and one of the services that you guys provide is directly through the Najoni House that was built on the efforts from the church.
Yes.
And Kevin and Christina, can you kind of detail the importance of that house for folks?
So what Najoni House is it's a community living space where members of the house, there's service engagement, meaning engagement with the church, engagement with your house members, being very open, and then engagement with the community.
Yeah.
as well.
So really important services that you guys provide there, not only just at the church, but the Najoni House as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we're talking about kind of engagement with the community, we're talking about events, you said meals too. Would you guys be able to kind of detail some of the other services that are provided?
Yeah, so we have some of the big ones, annual block party. And so this happens every year where we set up on the street, it gets blocked off, and we just throw a party with our neighbors. And so this is a really awesome way that all the neighbors come together and we just have a great time. And then we have our annual chili cook-off. That's another thing that a lot of neighbors will come participate in. And just lots of different events like that. And yeah, we would just love to keep doing that.
Yeah, to be able to keep doing that and also kind of make some repairs to that building that you guys are in right now. That's why you guys are having this concert. And we actually have some video. You sent us some pictures of some of the issues you guys have with your building right now, of course. There you go. You see some patches that were maybe holes at one point, now plastered, even some walls that need repairing there. Can you talk about some of the issues that your building has right now?
Yes, so it's an aging building, and
I mean, you've been there for more than a century,
it's an
right?
old
Older than
building.
Charlie Brown, apparently.
Yes, we were watching this segment before. Our church is older than the Macy's Day Charlie Brown. Just different repairs. A lot of them are just related to aging and being able to upkeep and replace all these types of different crumbling things.
Yeah.
And we are a small church. Our budget reflects that, and we really do rely on outside donors who believe in what we're doing with the neighborhood, and those donors are how we're able to continue engaging with our neighbors in this way. And so through this benefit concert, we're just trying to open up another opportunity for a community event, for the community to come together and experience this amazing music. Kevin will actually even be performing at this concert as well.
Kevin, tell us about your performance here.
So the initial idea was I wanted to bring in Bobby Joe Valentine. He's just an amazing singer-songwriter that has a lot to say, a lot of nice stories, just to provide hope and hospitality to people. And so I'm also a singer-songwriter with records out and things like that. And so I wanted to build a thing where we could have him do an hour and a half, and I'm doing 45 minutes at the beginning. I'll be bringing in some special guests. We have our drum student who is 17 who will be playing a song with us, and my buddy John from our other cover band, Street Life Serenade, will be playing guitar. Christina will be playing drums, and I'll be playing a very rare instrument called a harpeggi, which is a very rare stringed instrument that was developed in 2009 and is just now starting to kind of catch on. And I'll be playing that plus some keyboards and just doing 45 minutes of show and stories and try to just keep the thing going for when Bobby Joe comes up, and so we're just trying to build a really neat night for people to feel okay for just a second,
Yeah, absolutely. Kevin, I want to ask you too. You said that a lot of this kind of stemmed from you wanting to bring Bobby Joe Valentine to Creston Church. Can you tell us a little bit about him and what he's going to be doing at this benefit concert?
So he is, he's just a wonderful singer-songwriter that has a lot of history dealing with things like church hurt and trauma and things like this. And we have a lot of that people come to Creston feeling that sort of way, like they can't necessarily be themselves, or they have to have some kind of playbook that they're going by as far as who they are. And Bobby Joe is just the most wonderful person to be like, you are here, you are loved, you are you, and this is what we're doing. And this is what's amazing about his personality. I don't know him. I've never met him. We are so connected on these social media platforms that when I saw people that knew him and started referring his music, I was like, we got to get this guy. And then when you see what he writes on his different social medias, you just see the humanity of this person, and you're like, I gotta have him, I gotta have him, I gotta have him,
Yeah.
And so sometimes you're pulled by people that you don't necessarily know, but their pull is such that you've got to.
Yeah. Well, let's put some information on your screen so that we can get that info out there. So it's this Saturday, starting at 6 o'clock, 238 Spencer Street, Northeast in Grand Rapids in the Creston neighborhood. Bobby Joe Valentine, of course, our friends Christina and Kevin also doing a little number up there as well. We're excited to see that. And of course, benefiting Creston Church's outreach and their aging building. So if you can, get on out there and make sure that you go support them as well. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you,
very
guys.
much.
All right.